What's going on, everybody? It is your man, Cleveland Terry, and it's been a minute. It has been a minute. I have been working my butt off for my son's bar mitzvah. If you've ever thrown a humongous event, a wedding, a quinceañera, and you've done it yourself, it will kill you. It will take all of your energy, all of your brain power, all of your mental knowledge to get through that day. But I made it through the day. It was amazing. And I am so glad it's over so I can get past that and start looking forward to everything like my company and more YouTube content and anything and everything else that I wanted to do, because literally I spent every single waking moment preparing for that day. After I finished the party and sobered up a little bit and I was able to kind of reflect on the evening, a topic popped up in my head that I think needs to be discussed, because if I didn't have these things available to me, I couldn't guarantee that I could even throw this party. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a successful DJ company, but throwing an event, a large-scale event, 200 people, that costs a lot of money. Money I didn't personally have. I only make so much money. You know, I got bills, baby. I got bills to pay for. So what I did was I actually looked to some of my entertainment peers for things that I didn't have. I mean, yes, I have a lot of stuff. I got all the lighting, I got all the DJ, I got all the speakers, but the vision for my party required some things that I didn't have at my disposal. So I had to call in some favors. Now some people will say, favors? God, I don't like doing favors, because if I do a favor for somebody, they're gonna ask for that favor and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. I don't know if I wanna do it. I don't even know if they're ever gonna come back around and help me out when I actually need it. Yes, those are all very, very true things. But I need to make something clear. When you're in the business, especially as a mobile DJ, and you're doing events across the county, across the state, wherever, there are going to be people that you come into contact with pretty much every single event, whether that be photographers, videographers, video screen guys, photo booth guys, party planners. You're going to be seeing all of these people all the time. So it doesn't hurt to actually build relationships with these people. I'm not saying kiss ass, I'm just saying have a relationship and understanding with these people. Not everybody you're gonna have a relationship with, but you're gonna find some people that you just seem to work really, really well with. Keep those relationships up. Over the course of the past 10 years, I've had people call me and say, hey, I'm having a event, I'm having a wedding, I want you guys to DJ, what can you do for me? And we tell them always the same thing. Look, hey, we're glad to help you. The day looks good. It's not like we're, completely booked solid and we're trying to make room. We got a little room. Basically, just pay for my guys. Basically, pay cost for that one event. And I know what you're saying. Well, that one event, I'm actually going to be losing money. I'm not going to be making any money that day. This is true. You're not making money that day. You are building equity for the future. When I did that wedding for that party planner's daughter and basically gave her to her at cost, she just paid for my guys. I basically handled everything else. If there was something I had in the studio that didn't cost me money, and she asked for it, I sent it along too. She only paid for basically the transportation costs and the people that were at her party. When my party came around, I gave her a call and said, look, I need some centerpieces for my tables. I don't have any knowledge about that stuff. I don't know what I need to do. And she basically said, you tell me what you need and I got you. She had him in her studio, in her warehouse. She brought him over, she set him up. The place I was renting from didn't actually have seat covers. So they had the linens on the top, but didn't have seat covers. So she says, well, I don't have seat covers. No big deal. I went online. I found a great price for the seat covers, had them delivered from Amazon. They got to my house literally the day of the event. I brought them over and I took them out. She happened to be there. I look away to talk to somebody else that I also contracted with, and I look over and half the seat covers are already put on the chairs. Her guys are already putting them on. I'm like, hey, you didn't have to do that. I would do that. She's like, no, they're here. You're paying for their day rate anyway. You might as well use them. So they handled all the seat covers. She came, she rearranged the tables to make sure that it had a nice flow to the area. It was fantastic. I couldn't ask for anything better from that. I needed a dance floor. Called my dance floor guys that I always rent from. They gave me the dance floor at cost. I needed some screens. I got screens here, but I really wanted some super big screens, some like 16 by 9, 10-foot plus screens. I wanted 2 of them, and I called my guy. He basically said, no charge, just pay for my guy to be there. I needed a photographer. The photographer came to the service in the morning for free. Took all the pictures, took time out of her day, sent them to me in like 3 days, have all of those pictures. The videographer, I wasn't even gonna have a videographer. I had a couple of things I needed taped. I was like, you know what? I'll call one of my guys. They can just record that part. He says, no. I'm gonna do it. I'm just in Yosemite. I said, look, man, you're way too far away. You're in Yosemite. That's a good, 4-hour drive, 5-hour drive to get here. No, please, I don't want you to take time out of your vacation to do this. It's like, yo, man, it's you. It's your party. I want to do this for you. So he drove all the way out. He did the morning service. He stayed into the evening service because the services are broken up. The morning service is kind of like church, and it's from the morning, 9 until 12:30, and then the party didn't start until 6 o'clock. So he was there the entire day. I didn't ask him to do that. He did it because he wanted to. Now, all of these things, if I had just hired right off the street, would have cost me probably an additional 10 grand to do. But because these people have relationships with me and I take care of them and they take care of me, I got it for pennies on the dollar. Now, of course, I didn't get away with it because it's a professional relationship. It's called professional courtesy. If you have a relationship with these people, you really want to do everything that you can. You're not trying to make a buck over people that you have relationships with. That's like trying to make money off your family. You're not going to do that. Having deep relationships with the vendors that you work with on a weekly basis can go a long way. And when I do events, I never did an event expecting that somebody was going to be able to help me. I never helped people because I thought, well, next year when I come around, you're going to do this for free. I never expected that, but I knew that they would do everything in their power to help me. Make sure your relationships are not just about what you can take from them, but also what you can give back. And the relationships that I built, these people refer me like crazy and I refer them too. So everybody's making money. We've built up enough equity just from parties alone doing fantastic jobs, which in turn gets them more parties. So everybody wins in this situation. But don't worry about all of them. I guarantee you there's some people out there that are just asses. Just super asses, and you're just like, I don't want anything to do with them. Good. You don't want them on your party anyway. There were party planners that I talked to, and sure, they were totally positive at first. Oh yeah, I'll take care of you, no big deal. When the push came to shove and I actually called them to get it done, it was a lot of smoke, a lot of just, yeah, let me just see what I have. And then guess what? Time passes, everything keeps getting pushed. I'm just like, you know what? I can't count on it. I'm good. I even had a guy that I know personally, and I actually asked him to do something for me. And he came back with a ridiculous number. And I'm just like, yo, man, it's not that you're asking me to pay that. It's that that's close to the rates we charge other people. So you're charging me that. I just, it doesn't feel right. So all I'm saying is that it's really important to build those relationships. Don't give everything you have away for free. Always break even. As a professional, they understand that you're not going to lose money. You're just not going to make any money. So that's the key. Everybody has the best understanding. I have done events for people that I've known, weddings, and literally I've done the whole entire event for free and without expecting anything, because that's what you do if you can. And I have the same statement that I say to everybody, and this applies to you too. If I'm available, I'm not going to charge you, unless I have to bring something in. If I'm not available, then you're going to pay for whatever my guys cost. And then that's it. Everything else, that's on me. And as you can see, based upon my event, I called in some favors and they came through. Just keep that in the back of your head. The next time you're working and you run into a party planner, you run into a videographer, you run into a photo booth guy, you run into a photographer, and you like their work, you're getting along with them, they have a great relationship, just talk to them. You never know. And maybe you don't give them anything at this time. Maybe they're the ones that are just helping you out. But when it comes around to them and their daughter or their son is having a grad party or getting married or quinceañera, take care of them. Just do whatever you can to take care of them. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Oh, speaking of, see, I'm wearing this shirt right here. This is Hits Only. This is my boy's company. He does music production and visual marketing, specializing in online work. And if you go to their Instagram, Hits Only, I believe it's Hits Only 19. I'll post the link right up here. You can see everything they do. Maybe if you got some sort of grand visual that you need done, check them out. You might like them. This is actually one of their tracks right here, my boy Rel. So take a look, take a listen. Once again, guys, thank you for checking out my videos. I know you have many choices out there, but you choose to look at mine, and I appreciate every one of you. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, same ID. And guys, always a pleasure. If I don't talk to you later, we'll talk soon. Peace.